Alright. Okay. So we're back a little early. I usually do another video and then I do this. I just want to get these out of the way for what it's worth, but at the same time I want to be able to play it more because I love it, and also I have an update on the original update that I mentioned before that's basically just crap. So very briefly, I'm probably gonna tune up the music and everything by listening to it right now. I was able to find out why the audio didn't get picked up in all my other previous videos, why it just one day disappeared, and it's simply because the audio somehow transferred, or I guess got deleted technically, because it got moved to the recycling bin, and it's there, but after I found it and I finished all the recordings for the new videos that I had to get rid of because the audio's gone and everything, I got the new ones, I recorded them, I'm done. So those were basically worthless to me and I just deleted them permanently. I forgot it does that. But right now basically what's happening is just the fact that why is my camera doing that? There we go, that's better. Basically I found it, but I found the solution to the problem, so if this ever happens again I'll just have to do that. Also, this is the boss. That's just really easy to do. Yeah, that's basically how it feels to fight this boss. It's just a giant mushroom. So I'm gonna fight him. I was busy talking, so I wasn't focusing on fighting him. But I'm gonna fight him my way. But then I have another way to fight him, which is like the very quick strat way. Speed run again. I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna do it first off because I believe it's immoral. You just basically do this. But I'm not gonna do that, you see. That's just the quick strat way of doing it. And you see, I still have the second thing. Okay. So I basically just said a bunch of nonsense. And I was telling you I wasn't going to fight him that way. But I did. I'm going to fight him my own way now. On the other save file. I'm not going to fight him that way. I'm going to fight him my own way. And if I can kill him just as quickly, that's a plus. This is the second save file, by the way. The one I had to do for the last episode because of the corruption and everything. They're both at the same point, except this one has one less boss defeated. Well, two now, because I killed the mushroom boss. But basically, I'm going to fight this boss my own way instead of doing that cheaty way. This boss is real tough, by the way. Yeah, let me just check my recording, make sure it's still running. It is, okay. Yeah, these two forest bosses are really tough. Like, bizarrely difficult for some reason, but it's still workable. They're very meticulous, and if you let them go for fast enough, they can really get on your nerves. The plant one's tougher than this one. This one's easier in comparison. I don't know why I did that. I'm not sure why I did that, actually. Alright, I'm gonna fight the boss normally. I keep saying that. Basically, there's an achievement for this boss also, which is be under the influence of the fungus spores for 30 seconds, which makes things look weird, and you'll start to see it happen as I progress the fight. Here we go. I don't understand the spore effect. I don't know how I'm supposed to get hit by that. There's supposed to be a spore effect, which makes everything look hazy and weird. But anyways, I'm gonna fight this guy one last time. I'll try and do my best to actually like legitimately fight him. I don't know how the influence of spore effect happens to you though. I've completely forgotten. Also, I killed him. I wasn't, actually planning on beating him that quickly. So just to recap, if you don't understand what I'm saying, because I can sometimes not say the right words, I beat him using the speed strat the first time, and then I just beat him my own way the second time, just to show you how you can just fight him head on. And now we've got to go fight the last area boss, which is the plant boss. I gotta find him. I think he's to the right. Yeah, he's to the right. It's right up. No. It's right, left, up. Yep. This is by far one of the harder bosses. This is not as aggressive as the fire boss. Yeah, this is it. It's not as aggressive as the Skull Fire boss or the Yeti one. But again, like all Force bosses, the other one included, it's very meticulous. You really have to pace yourself on this one, and if you go too quickly, you can lose. Also, I forgot to mention there's poison gas that follows me, and if I touch it, I die. Oh, I cut off its tentacles, by the way. Oh. So this boss works in the same principle as the lava blob monster, because it inhales deeply and you have to shoot an arrow into its mouth, and you have to pull the arrow, which you didn't see during my last game because, again, the video got corrupted and I just did the really fast way of killing it, which I figured out by myself, kind of, but at the same time I knew what I had to do by principle. I still consider that one the most cheaty of all of the bosses I've had to fight, even the boulder one, which I never knew how to beat before. Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, don't touch the vines, by the way. Come on, show yourself. I cut down its tendrils so I didn't have to worry about them. I'm sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot. So I'll explain how that works. So the tendrils can be cut off. However, if you advance far enough into the fight, where you actually get its weak spot open, which is when you have to pull the arrow out of its mouth, it'll reveal its weak spot. If you don't kill it at that point, it will regrow its tendrils to the exact length they were before. So this boss is very tough to do because it requires a lot of moving around. Come on. Oh god. Yeah. So my thought about this boss is that the boss was originally just only the tendrils, but then the developers probably thought like it's too easy to get the shot in and kill it, so we need something to make the character move around more. So they enveloped the poison cloud afterwards. That's my thought on why it's like this, because it's very intentional that the poison cloud moves at how fast it does and how specifically it does. So I can avoid the tendril drops on these corners because its tendrils don't go that far. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I just realized I know what I gotta do. I have to be really quick on the pull, and then I have to immediately fire it into the weak spot. I can do that. You should keep in mind that this is like the last official boss area. Afterwards, there's only technically 3 bosses, but only technically 2 bosses left. It's all technicals from here, my friend. You thought you're having fun? No, it's just a technicality. thought I had it. Never mind. No, I was wrong. Oh, I just had it too. Ooh, that tendril should have hit me. So yeah, its weak spot goes back up after a few seconds. You're basically required to grab the poison cloud. Oh, there's a lot of them now. Oh, come on. I have to be like really quick on the draw with that one. Alright, I might edit this. I feel like I should have edited it by now. I've gotten lazy with editing, if you haven't noticed. I also do it. I also try and keep to not editing by also talking in between transitions. So when I get to the boss room, I'm talking to get there, so it feels like I'm saying something important, so I don't have to edit it out. Which is a smart way of being lazy, if you ask me. And go. And his face is right here. All right. Oh, I got it. I didn't think I actually hit it that time. Alright. Good round. I'm gonna be honest with you, I honestly didn't think I'd be able to kill that boss that easily. Oh boy. So the achievement for that one is to cut off all his tendrils, like I said before. Yeah, like you have to cut them off like the whole way too, because you saw I cut off all 4 at one point in the fight, but it wasn't completely because he could still move around and whatnot. I might try that sometime. Alright, so that's all of the bosses, all the titans. We're coming up to the doorway. So I just got the achievement, Into the Fire. The previous achievement, after beating the 4 bosses, the 4 tutorial bosses, was Out of the Frying Pan. So yeah, also I should just mention very briefly that I only needed 8 to open the door, and I already had one as soon as I entered the world. So I only needed 7 more bosses when I first entered this after defeating the first 4. We're getting to the end here, guys, so just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. Going up the elevator. Yeah, like, this is it. And I know it's kind of startling because you think the game's just starting, but no, we're near the end actually. I'm gonna check my recording one more time to make sure that it's clean. We're gonna fight the second to last boss, the last boss, and then the final boss. Which is kind of redundant, but man, only 13 minutes into this episode. I don't even think I want to edit anything out. I don't think I want to even edit anything out yet, just because of time length and whatnot. But I feel like that's kind of, again, cheating, because you guys have to sit through me throwing myself at the bosses. Alright, this is the second to last boss. I'm going to adjust my seat, because this one's actually kind of difficult if you don't know what you're doing. If you remember earlier, last episode, I talked about fighting a boss. Come on. I'm gonna try something. Okay, so you saw that purple thing that just opened up? That's his weak spot, by the way. I'm gonna try something really stupid. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm explaining what I'm doing now. There's an achievement. So you can see the 2 hands that had to hit the 2 buttons for him to expose his weakness. Those 2 hands can hit the opposite buttons, and that's an achievement. I don't think you have to kill him with it. You just have to have the hands hit the opposite buttons. Ah, so close. I got one button to hit the one, I'm gonna do this. Because it's really easy to beat this boss otherwise. I did say it was tough, only because he shoots out lasers, but... You know what? I'll save that for another time. I'll do another... If I ever do another episode of this where I just do the achievements only, I'll do that. I wasn't aware that his hands did that. That he like flailed his hands around and whatnot. Let's so he slams his hand down twice, and the second time he stops for a while. Ah, those lasers, man. Alright, let me try that one more time. I'm sorry. I'm wasting a lot of time right now. There's not a lot to say about this guy other than he's very similar to the first boss, the fourth boss we ever fought, the other guy with the... I don't remember this boss being this tough. Let's, I'll keep throwing myself at him. I won't edit it just yet. Come on. I just rolled. These lasers, man. Oh, I had the shot too. Oh, you saw that, didn't you? I got the shot on. I missed it by like a couple pixels too. That sucks. Alright, I can do this. I missed the shot. I was off by like a couple inches and I had the perfect shot on him. That's just aggravating at this point. Oh, I rolled. What the heck? I might... The last boss is honestly the hardest. The one I'm about to fight after this one. There we go. Yeah, this guy's a douche. Alright, let's get this done with. Oh, the hand won't kill me. Oh, the hand won't kill me. That's garbage. Alright, let's go. I don't know if you noticed, but I tried to get underneath his hand so he could kill me, so I could get through the process of, you know, dying faster, so I could get through the process of getting the soul faster, because that's actually faster than letting me absorb the soul and whatnot. It still counts, but there's no animation. That's it. All right, we're gonna face the last boss, and then the secret final bosses after that, and we got time. I was gonna say I might hold them off for next time, but I've only fought 3 so far today. This guy is extremely aggressive. This is by far the most aggressive boss in the game. Very tedious. I was not joking either. Like, this is where it really gets cruddy. Like, I'm not kidding you. This is called the Soul. And as soon as I try to shoot at it, the fight begins. Yeah, this boss does not mess around. Alright, let's the arrow shoots so fast when you fight this boss too. The Soul's arrow. The boss is called the Soul, by the way. I think it's called the Titan Soul too. Jesus. So yeah, the soul takes your arrow after you lose to it. So it's just a test of endurance. Like, some people consider this boss impossible to do at first. if any of those white soul blotches that follow you hit you, you die too. So keep that in mind. You'll see, as you can clearly see there, sometimes the little body visualization will speed out of the white soul thing. That part, when it tries to dodge the attack, because I have to hit that part of it. I forgot that's another mechanic too. When you pull your arrow back, it'll also pull the soul's arrow back too. So if that one gets to you first, you die. That's important to keep in mind, by the way. Crap. This boss is, like, I'm serious. This boss, like, tests your physical and mental limits on this one. Let's go. What? Oh, I thought it shot its arrow. It keeps grabbing my arrow too. Yeah, this is a game of dodge and weave. Like, no, I'm not kidding. Dodge and weave, boys. I think I know a strategy too. I have to get close enough to boss because I think the boss gets uncomfortable when I get too close to it. So if I can lure it out of its body when I do that. Ugh. Oh man, this was a pain to beat the first time when I played this on the PS4 as well. Like it took me, I think, hours to even get a good idea of how to fight it. Oh yeah, it even says soul on the bottom, which is Titan Soul. Come on. Yeah, that's the part right there. That's the part when the character that looks like me darts out of the soul's body. I forget how that works too. I think it's if I roll, it might do that. This will take a while. Like, I'm not kidding you. I could try 100 times to fight this boss, and I wouldn't know a good strategy to it. It's perseverance at its finest. You get the biggest issue with the boss is that not only is it the most aggressive, it has a very small window of opportunity. There we go. Oh man. Alright. Technical game over. Oh boy. I also got an achievement at the end called the Titan Soul. The Titan Soul. Acid Nerve, Mark Foster, Andrew Gleason, David Fenn. Like a handful of people worked on this. Like not even a whole lot. Just a small group. Yeah, just the three of them, I think. There might have been more. I could be completely wrong about that. Alright, good game, boys. GG. Oh, man. Game's over. Technically. Yeah, I unlocked hard mode, which is the real challenge. Iron mode is you only get 1 life, and no rolls means you don't roll out of fights. 99 deaths, 18 kill. That's not the best.